been champion of the Russian qualifier on at least one occasion, and that's no mean feat because you've got to get through against the great multi-champion Maxim Shmiryov. So he's in that class. So one of his biggest disappointments was going out in the quarter-finals in 2017 to Lubomir Pište of Slovakia. That was a fantastic game. And now here he is again. He's saying he's playing as well as ever. He said he's playing better than ever. He said, well, I'm playing as well as I ever did. So he thinks he's in good shape. Physically, he says he's in very good shape. And that's a good start against Egle.
I think he's a very, very good player. It's a very tough opening match for Egle. And personally, I think Kutsenko is going to go a long way in this competition. You can see his very strong backhand and forehand. He does like to stay on the backhand corner quite a lot and try and hit forehands from middle of the table. It's a very tough opening match for Egle.
Yep, so spends his life in sport, says Vladdy. Plays volleyball, football, basketball and tennis as well. Teaches physical education, and after school he coaches table tennis professionally as well. Left-hander, forehand serve from the backhand corner, and then a forehand drive wide to Egle's backhand. Well, whitewash so far. Come on, Egle, get something on the board. There it is, 8-1. Sympathetic round of applause, Tony. But, she needs to get herself into this match now.
Tough though, isn't it? See Kutsenko just pounce on that serve. It was slightly longer than Egle wanted, and he hits the forehand so hard at her.
Yeah, and he's been practicing with sandpaper back quite a lot, he says. In preparation for this, he looks in very good shape. Mentally, he looks very stable, very positive, very focused, very relaxed. No unforced errors. We've seen this guy get to the quarterfinals before and nearly reach the semis. So very, very hard for Egle. Having said that, Egle doesn't seem like she's really come out firing on all cylinders. That's a better backhand.
Yeah, that's better. This may look one-sided, and so, even at the moment looks like a slight mismatch, but it really isn't. Egle really is of this class, and I really hope we'll see her show that more as the game goes on, because she is a top player.
Yeah, she'll be busy thinking and working it out. To lose the first game is not a disaster, and if you lose it by a big margin, but it's still just one game gone. So she'll be thinking possibly about what her tactics are going to be for the second and third games.
Yeah, where she's struggling at the moment is with this return of serve from Kutsenko. It's really battering it at her, and she's struggling to cope with what's her third ball, her third shot, her second shot of the game. Yeah,
there's no doubt that Vladdy's return of serve has been the hardest and sharpest of any of the players that we've seen out so far, and I'd include Wang Shibo in that.
Yeah, she looks disappointed there as she heads off to her corner. Obviously, I think she can play a lot better than what she's doing. Oh, just having a look here, Colin, at Filip Szymanski.
Yeah, Filip Szymanski in Group E, playing Anton Andersson of Sweden. So Anton's a player that I played against in the Dutch Open last year. Nice player, lives in the south of Sweden, playing table tennis full-time, picks up his ping-pong sandpaper bat, and has been training for this competition especially. Plenty of prize money available, so if you do well, that's the way. 14-10 in the final game. Match point down to the London-based Filip Szymanski of Poland. That's a great shot from Anton. He's got the ball higher now, and they're all coming in hard. I can't believe that Filip is getting them all back, though. He's back in it, and he's missed it. And life breathes in again for Filip Szymanski. 14-11 in the third and final game. Match point to Anton Andersson from Sweden, much improved player. He's played table tennis full-time since last year. Look how steady Filip is, just keeping his nerve. Well, we'll let you know how that one finishes. So we're back now, and Egle's come out certainly fighting with the big ones. How did Vladdy win that point away from the table?
Oh, terrific point to start off his second game, where we saw a fantastic backhand down the line from Egle, but Kutsenko did so well to stay in it. But here we go, Egle definitely looking more up for it this end so far.
Yeah, that was a big attack in the last point from Vladdy, and Egle returned it with a very, very hard counter. So looks like Egle is coming out much more aggressive in this game.
Well, interestingly there, she did a fast, deep serve, which Kutsenko wasn't able to attack quite so hard that time.
So she needs to keep her serves either low when they're short or to serve more fast serves, I think.
Yeah, that definitely seemed to change of tactic there from her, so we'll see how that progresses.
2-3.
So see on court number 5 in Group E.
4-2.
Filip hanging on. He's got to win the next 4 points on the trot. He can't do it. Anton Andersson from Sweden. His first time at this championships.
4-3.
And there he takes it. Very, very sporting from Filip.
That's a big shock, that, actually.
It is.
Filip did very well here last year, so he'll be desperate to win his next 2 matches and get through that group. Very tough for him.
Yeah, for me, that's my first surprise of the tournament.
And this looks much better from Egle, doesn't it, this time? She's taken the lead in this game. This is much stronger play from her.
That's a beautiful backhand attack.
5 each.
Good shot from Vladislav. Looks in great shape, doesn't he? 38 years of age. One of the nicest guys you'll meet. Oh, in for that one. Reached it after it hit the net from Egle. But the body weight was just too strong, took the ball off the end of the table. It's very difficult when that happens, Tony, isn't it? You've got to rush yourself into the net to get the net cord ball back, but then you've got your whole body weight going into something very light.
Yeah, very hard not to then place it quite a way off the end, as we saw there. Very difficult. But here we are, 6-all. So Egle putting on a really good performance in this game. This is far from over.
Yeah, got a good game on our hands now. Let's serve, so they take it again. Serve hits the net on the way over, but otherwise goes on. They'll take it again. During the rally, it's happened again there. They just continue until the ball doesn't hit the table on the other side.
Unlucky there, Egle. That has worked for her a couple of times. She's tried that forehand. It's almost like a very fast push right into Kutsenko's wide backhand. Just missed it that time.
Well, she's made a statement about being aggressive, and occasionally you'll miss one.
Yeah, she just went back to a shorter serve there, and once again Kutsenko pounced on it very quickly.
That's a beautiful backhand. Oh, one wide of the forehand, one into the backhand, but then Egle missed the second one down the line into Vladislav Kutsenko's backhand. So wide there, beautiful. Back down the line was great, but then missed the following ball. You see a little shake of the head. She knew she had him on the run.
Yeah, great quality that, isn't it, for Kutsenko? Most players wouldn't have been in that rally after those 2 backhands from Egle.
No, it's what we call a pressure hold. He wasn't able to be on top in the rally. He was holding the pressure, soaking it up and giving a little bit of pressure back while he was struggling on the run. Sign of a world-class player.
This time Egle chose to place that forehand wide down the line, but Kutsenko's forehand coped with that very well. A lot of power in it. Is Egle going to play a double point?
Well, let's hope. You only have one of these per match, so no reason not to use it as a game and 11-7 down. You get another one for the next person you play against.
7-12.
5 points adrift, first to 15.
Yeah, here we go.
Double point, power point for Adomelyte.
So this for 2 points for Egle, 1 for Vladislav if he wins. As the receiver of serve. What a great return of serve that was. At the risk of having 2 points against him, he still went for that very, very fast forehand. It was kind of half a flip, half a loop, Tony.
Yeah, that time he kind of gambled, didn't he, that Egle was going to go for that fast serve to the backhand, and he turned on it really quickly with the forehand and just played, again, a very strong, powerful shot.
Yeah, he drove it across court. That's lucky.
Unlucky, Egle. Did absolutely nothing wrong.
Massive apology from Vladislav. 2 hands in the air. Match point. And there it is, 15-4, 15-7. It was closer than it looks on paper, but that takes Vladislav Kutsenko safely through to the next match with 1 win under his belt. So we'll take a short break at this point.